In a distant village, nestled among rolling hills, there lived a group of young students under the guidance of a venerable master. These eager boys were not only keen to learn the secrets of wisdom, but also deeply curious about the qualities and actions they should avoid in life. One evening, as the sun gently dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of gold and amber, the students gathered beneath a grand old tree. They sat in a quiet circle, their hearts and minds filled with questions about the behaviors and traits that did not deserve respect. After a moment of silence, a boy named Lisa spoke up. "Master," he said softly, "we have learned much about the qualities that make a person wise and virtuous. But can you guide us on the qualities and actions we should steer clear of, the ones that do not deserve our respect?" The master, calm and tranquil, nodded thoughtfully and began to speak. "Respect," he said, "is about recognizing positive qualities and virtues. But it is equally important to understand what should not be respected. Tonight, I will share with you 10 qualities and actions that must never command your respect. The first quality that deserves no respect is arrogance. Arrogant individuals carry an inflated sense of self-importance. They believe they are superior to others and often look down upon those around them. This false sense of superiority blinds them to valuable lessons that could come from their peers or from life itself. Arrogance often leads to isolation. Others find it difficult to connect with someone who constantly projects superiority. This isolation is harmful, as it cuts one off from diverse perspectives and deeper understanding. More importantly, arrogance blocks personal growth. When a person believes they already know everything, they stop learning. True wisdom comes from humility, the awareness that there is always more to learn. Arrogance, therefore, must never be respected, for it destroys growth and meaningful connection. The second quality not worthy of respect is dishonesty. Dishonesty reflects a lack of integrity and credibility. When someone lies or twists the truth for personal gain, trust begins to crumble. Trust is the foundation of all healthy relationships between friends, family, and communities. Once dishonesty enters, that foundation weakens. A dishonest person becomes unreliable and their words lose value. On a larger scale, dishonesty poisons society itself. It creates confusion, conflict, and division. In contrast, honesty builds trust, unity, and strong bonds. For this reason, dishonesty should be recognized and avoided, as it undermines the very fabric of human connection. The third quality that deserves no respect is selfishness. Selfish individuals place their own desires above the needs of others. This self-centered behavior disrupts harmony and damages relationships. Selfishness can appear in many forms: refusing to share, insisting on one's own way, or seeking personal benefit without considering the consequences for others. Such behavior erodes trust and breeds conflict. A community that tolerates selfishness suffers from division and lack of unity. True respect belongs to those who care for the collective good. By refusing to respect selfishness, we help create a world rooted in cooperation and compassion. The fourth quality that should never be respected is cruelty. Cruelty involves intentionally causing harm, whether physical, emotional, or psychological. Compassion and empathy reflect the highest human values. Cruelty stands in direct opposition to these virtues. A cruel heart lacks understanding and moral clarity. Wisdom demands kindness. A virtuous life seeks to reduce suffering, not create it. Cruelty has no place in a wise mind or a noble heart and must never be honored. The fifth quality undeserving of respect is laziness. Laziness is not rest or recovery. It is the habitual avoidance of responsibility and effort. Those who lack motivation fail to use their abilities and contribute nothing meaningful to the world. Respect is earned through dedication, perseverance, and hard work. While rest is necessary, chronic laziness wastes potential and stalls progress. To respect laziness is to endorse stagnation. True respect belongs to those who strive, grow, and create positive change. The sixth quality that should not be respected is close-mindedness. Close-minded individuals refuse to consider new ideas or perspectives. They shut themselves off from learning and growth. This mental rigidity leads to stagnation, not only for the individual, but for entire communities. Progress depends on openness, dialogue, and curiosity. Open-mindedness fosters understanding, creativity, and unity. Close-mindedness does the opposite. Therefore, it should never be respected. The seventh quality to avoid respecting is envy. Envy arises when we resent others for their success, possessions, or advantages. This emotion robs us of peace and joy. It damages relationships, weakens self-esteem, and distracts us from our own goals. Instead of inspiring growth, envy breeds bitterness. True wisdom lies in celebrating others' success while focusing on self-improvement. Envy is toxic and must never be admired. The students listened in silence, absorbing every word. As the lesson came to an end, they felt a profound shift within themselves. They understood that avoiding these qualities was just as important as cultivating wisdom and virtue. That evening, they left the gathering with lighter hearts and clearer minds. In the days that followed, they applied the Master's teachings to their lives. By refusing to respect these negative traits, they made space for growth, compassion, and understanding. Their bonds grew stronger and their purpose clearer, and so the teachings of the Venerable Master continued to guide them, quietly shaping their path toward wisdom and enlightenment. If you found this story inspiring, show your support by liking and sharing it with others. Consider subscribing for more moments of reflection and tranquility. Together, we walk the path of wisdom